Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Good Friday morning to all you lovely subscribers I have on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 70. I never ever thought I'd see myself come this far, but thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Alright, today we're going to talk about, I'm going into part 2 of my adventures in RP. And today I want to talk about cliques, something that I've noticed, especially being an OC character. I've noticed, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is my opinion. Like I said, this little series that I'm doing is solely based on my opinion and my opinion only. I am not speaking for everybody else or anything, but just as an RPer, as I develop and as I grow, I am speaking on behalf of myself. So, first off, follow me on Twitter, SnowPrincess300. Subscribe. Please share and like. Turn on that bell for all notifications. Okay, and now that we've got that out of the way, here we go. I've noticed a lot of people have cliques. And what I mean by that is, everyone knows what a clique is. You've been in high school, you've been in middle school, where people only hang out with a certain few, right? And if you ask to RP with them, they'll either A, ignore the hell out of you, or B, start an RP with you and not finish it. I've noticed there are people, and I honestly think that's kind of sad in the RP community, because I believe everybody deserves a chance, whether you're a newbie, whether you're experienced, whether you're mid-level. I believe everybody deserves a chance, and I honestly want to say I'm thankful for those who have willing to give me a chance in my growing, because you guys bitch about newbies, oh, you guys can't RP, whatever. Well, if you take that, if you take the effort that you're bitching about, if you put more effort into helping them instead of bitching them out, then perhaps they can, grow and learn. I believe, if you know something more than somebody and they're put in your path for you to teach them, you teach them. You know what I mean? You teach them. That's how life goes. You know what I mean? And I would never lord over somebody because I know something better than somebody. I would try to teach them, things or two. So I think this whole clique business is bullcrap. I don't like it. And I'm not saying all RP accounts are like that, so don't sit here and say I did. But I think a lot of them, I don't see it much in the Bleachverse. I do see it a little bit, but I see it a lot in the AOX verse. Or if you want to know, Blue Exorcist. I've seen a lot in the Blue Exorcist verse, and that's really, really sad. Oh yeah, side note. It has nothing to do with cliques, but I think it's kind of funny when people get mad at somebody because they're RPing a character and somebody else RPs that character. Well, newsflash for you people, there are 100 people RPing the same character on Twitter. You know how many Byakuya's I've seen? Yeah, about that. Do you know how many Urza Scarlets I've seen? Again, about that. Do you know how many Rangikus I've seen? Yeah, about that. So please, guys, chill out. Everybody has their own version of the character that they like. I personally, if I'm going to RP with somebody who is playing a actual character, unless it's an OC. If it's an OC, then I can't tell you how to act. But if it's someone who is playing the character, I like to go for someone who legit is original, because then it makes me feel like, especially if I love that character, if I'm deeply in love with that character, like Byakuya or Mephisto or Renji, or Kenpachi. When I'm RPing with you, I want to be like I'm with that character. You know what I mean? I want to be able to feel, experience that character. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with having a little bit of crack fun, but personally, me, I'm a type of individual. I guess because I acted a little bit in high school, so and I've always when I played a character, I legit would spend time researching that character. I would get into that character. I would turn in, not literally, but mentally, I would turn into that character. And that's just how I am. So if you can't even come close to me, close to the character for me, I ain't studying you. I'm not studying you at all. So that's how I am. I will follow you for a little minute. But if I don't see you acting like that character, yeah, I'm gonna end it. Now OC, I can't tell you that because I'm an OC. OC is, you may get your original character, but you have to state it's an original character. Because then I'm like, but if you're going to play a character from an anime that I especially love, like Bleach and Blue Exorcist, which are my two most favorite anime, I will be kind of critiquing about that because that's just who I am. So, but yeah, people don't get all butthurt when you see somebody. Oh yeah, and I've seen like a bazillion Kenpachis too, by the way, and that's exaggerating slightly, but. And I've seen a bunch of Toshiros. I've seen a bunch of Hinatas. I've seen a bunch of Narutos. I've seen a bunch of Sosuke Aizens. I've seen a bunch of Sasuke's. So guys, stop tripping. You're not saying you do, but I'm just saying in general. Like this guy tripped out because my husband decided he wanted to play Mephisto, so he decided to trip out like a little bitch. And I was like, dude, are you serious? And then he was like, I want to, he was but he even said on broadcast that he's jealous of the other Mephistos on Twitter because they have more followers than him. Well, bro, if you would like legit stick with character, I think legit you would have followers. But whatever. That's just my opinion. All right, back to the whole clique thing. That was a side note. I'm sorry, I was getting a little off topic.
73rd, chapter 108.
Yes.
Finish the chapter.
So anyway, back to the cliques. Yeah, I don't think clicking is cool. I think, honestly, as an RPer, especially if you're advanced, I think you should share your knowledge with the young folks. You know what I mean? That's how I believe. You should share if you have something. Like when I used to, when I used to go to the ONS center, which is like a blind school. So I don't really a blind school. It's kind of like an adult living facility for blind people. When I knew Nimitz code, which is it's a Braille thing. It's kind of hard to explain, and I'm not going to spend most of this video explaining it. I'll do that in another video if you want me to. But anyway, I knew Nimitz code, which is kind of like math Braille. It's Braille math. And nobody in that school, not even the Braille instructor, knew it. And I had two choices. I could be a raging dick and be like, ha ha ha, you idiots don't know, you guys don't know Nimitz code, ha ha, you're stupid. But I chose to share my knowledge. Because it really helped people. Just like I chose to volunteer my time to teach Braille. You know what I mean? If you want to know something, I'll teach you. And if I don't know it, or if I can't help you, I'm going to point you in the direction of someone who will. I don't like RP accounts that look down on people, especially OCs. Oh, I don't want to RP with OCs because they're too OP, nigga, what? Okay. So, why don't you give the OC a chance? You can't lump all OCs into one category. That's like saying, I don't want to, that's like saying all black people like fried chicken. That's not true. I've actually know a black person who does not like fried chicken. I don't eat fried chicken. I'm vegetarian. And I'm black. Yeah, I mean, granted, when I did eat meat, I did like fried chicken. But what I'm saying is, you can't walk up to me and assume that I eat fried chicken. Or another thing, you can't walk up to me and automatically assume that I celebrate Christmas. I don't. I'm Wiccan. I don't. I celebrate Yule. But I'm saying, you can't, what I'm trying to get at is, you can't lump every OC into a category with one OC. Just because you had a bad experience with one OC, you can't lump them into everybody. You can't do that. And that's wrong. And I think that's totally crap. And that's just my opinion. So, I think clicking is terrible. I don't think it should be done, but I can't change it. And unfortunately, this is the way things are. But for those RP accounts out there that do give us newbies a chance, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. Because without you guys, we wouldn't have the XP, the experience that we do. And I hope you guys go far. And you guys, you guys are awesome. You know what I mean? And, another thing is, I was going to say, if you want to RP with me, if you have an RP account, I'm willing to RP. Please read my pinned tweet and bio before we RP. I do DMs, but I'd rather you talk to me online first, like as far as like the timeline, so I can get to know you. I don't like just people randomly popping up in my DMs like, yo, what's up? I'll be like, what? Who the hell you is? So, I want to at least establish a rapport with you before I RP with you, because it's a little bit hard. It's really hard to just RP with someone that I don't know, because I get nervous. So, if I can at least establish a rapport with you, speaking to you. If I've spoken to you on a constant basis, it makes my life and it makes the RP go a lot smoother. And I'm not biased. I will RP with anybody as long as you're respectful, as long as you know what I mean. Don't be too pushy. Oh, and another thing, if you ask me to RP with you, you are in charge of starting the scene. Now, if I ask you to RP, I know it's my job to do that. But if you message me, hey, Yukina, you want to RP? Yeah, don't ask me to start the scene. Because you're the one who wanted to RP with me. So, be sure that you know that, okay? Okay. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for 70 subscribers. Keep retweeting. Keep sharing. And I'm really hoping to meet that 100 goal by March. I want 500 by the end of this year, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys are lovely. I love all of you, and part 3 will be next week. I don't know what it'll be about. It depends on what happens in the week between now. And I don't like pre-name these episodes because
Now,
like I said, it's like I said, it's my development, so it's whatever happens to me in the next week. That's when I'll tell you what's going to be. But next week, Friday, will be part 3, and I don't know what it'll be called, but we'll see what happens in my development as an RPer in a week, because a lot can happen in a week. So please retweet this video. Please watch. If you have an RP account, watch. If you know any RP accounts, tag them in this video. Make them watch it. Okay? Thank you. I love all of you. You guys are awesome. All right. Peace.
Stop. Camera chooser. Back. Stop recording.